All right, guys, we are back. I got a Xbox One S here. I've had this one for a little while, and the disk drive wasn't working on it, so I got that sorted out, and we're going to go ahead and replace the HDMI port here. It's a little bit loose. Clean up a little bit down here as well real quick and get this thing put back together. Sorry, it's been a while. Got some things going on here in real life. Kind of kept me from the streaming stuff. Still been doing repairs, still been building computers, just not so much of the recording. Takes a little bit more time to record. There's a hair on here that I want off. Get this cleaned off. This APU here. I did test this, played Cyberpunk for a little while, so everything seems to be working just fine. The problem I had with the disk drive was the two little rails that that the laser slides back and forth on. There's some screws at the end of them that hold them, I guess, in place. I had over tightened them, and it was putting that motor, that laser, in a bind when it would try to move. So I'd get a lot of really awful sounds, and it wouldn't read. So I was able to get those just snugged down and then secured with some Loctite, which is actually how it comes from the factory. If you've ever seen inside of one of the disk drives, the two rails, the screws at the end have a blue Loctite on it, or it might not be Loctite, but a blue something. I used E6000, this stuff here. It's E6000. It's a self-leveling adhesive. Just put it on a Q-tip. I mean, not a Q-tip, a toothpick, and just kind of made sure that the screw was, not on the rail itself, but the screw, now it can't back itself out and get loose. So here's our culprit right here. We can see that it's a little bit stretched out. We'll go ahead and get it swapped out. We'll do a full cleanup a little bit later. It looks like somebody may have already done a repair on this. All right, let's get this prepped here. Get the legs, a bit of flux. I'm gonna hang this off the bench here and come in from underneath. All right, got that off. Gonna clean these pads up a little bit. Here, with some flux. We're gonna remove all the solder out of these holes here. Make sure I can try it like this. Might have to might have to raise up the microscope a little bit. We're going to tin the pins on this port first, just to make sure that we get a good good connection. So we'll start by putting a little bit of flux. These pins. Make sure we don't have any bridges on here. Looks good. So we're going to come back in. We're going to fill the through holes here, here, and here with solder. And then we will use the hot air station to rinse to drop in the port. Okay, so we will get this port ready above like this. And once the through holes here are all molten, then we will drop this on. We will put a small amount of flux down on these pins here just to make sure that we get a good connection. Off with the heat, holding down, still holding down, still holding, still holding. Okay. Should be good. Real quick, we're going to test these pins. My tweezers are underneath my soldering iron, so everything's nice and hot. So we're just going to come in here like this and test these pins. Not pushing really hard either, guys. Like we're just making sure that they're not moving. Everything looks good there. We'll come in with some more IPA and get this turned around. Come in here, get all this nice and cleaned up. You always want to be careful around this little IC right here. It's the booster IC. It's made out of glass, and it is sensitive to heat, so you can damage it by putting too much heat on it. So just a heads up. Just kind of keep cleaning here, get all this off of here. Okay, so this is where we'll come in here. We're going to clean these up a little bit. All right, so that went well. Nice new port here. We're going to do a quick assembly and test again before we reassemble and put it all back in the case. I will fast forward through this portion of it, but that way at least you guys can see that it went well. If it went well, it might not have went well, but we'll find out in a minute. Nice and solid. We got a little spin there. Let's switch over. Oh, wrong button. All right, seems to be working. I'm gonna get this all reassembled. I know you guys don't want to see that. Sorry it's been so long since I put a video out. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys back for another one soon. I have another 1S. These videos don't do very good. I guess the systems are just too old, but I do also have a couple of PlayStation 5s that we're going to dig into. I haven't messed with a PlayStation 5 before, so it should be interesting. Hope to see you at the next video. Thanks.